Yo, it's the Witty One. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow for consistent Rell Seas and Roblox related content uploaded straight to your content feed. What's up everyone, it's the Witty One, and today we're going to be doing a long awaited fruit on this tier list. We're going for the Mochi Fruit, the big one. Everybody on Blox Fruit knows this fruit, so let's see how this one goes in Rell Seas, man. Let's get it. Really quick, just before we start, we have another shout out for today. We're gonna be talking about Ragnarock Games. If y'all know this crew, they're super solid. They do a bunch of events. They got a live server, man. They got a lot of members too. If you're looking for a crew, I definitely would say check them out. They got booster perks events, a chill community, good crews. They got like kind of divisions sorted up and all that. Definitely something to look into if you are looking for a crew. They're literally handing out apps. I'll be linking their Discord into the description. Let us know. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, the Mochi Fruit. Everybody knows this fruit if you play Blox Fruits, man. Katakuri is busted in the anime. This fruit is busted in most games. Grand Piece Online, Blox Fruit, Fruit Battlegrounds, anything One Piece has this fruit, and you know that it's broken. I wouldn't even say the users are cracked, but it's broken. So what do we have to work with? That's the big thing. First off, it's a popular fruit. In terms of value, there's gonna be a lot of people going after this fruit 100%. I know that if I ever get a hand on it, I definitely will be just storing this in a little chest in my ship, so don't go rob me, bro. Please, I really just want to have that as a souvenir, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's literally solid. Super popular with like a good demographic, so that's gonna be nice. In terms of its abilities, we've seen in clips that they have Do M1s, which are sort of a separate M1 string where you kind of punch using Do fists that come out from beside you. That would be really nice. You got a little extra range, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's keep going. Good mobility, most likely, and if this is in the game, this is gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice mobility. If you can roll on walls, oh my, let me tell you, that would be fire, honestly. So just imagine you're in like a sort of high cliffed sort of island. You know, a lot of the islands like that, the ones that we've seen at least. And you know, you recently got knocked down after a fight. Oh damn. But you know, you gotta come up and get your crew, man. You're the right hand, you gotta lock in. You're up, you're down. Just pop the wheel and just roll back up on the wall, bro. Assuming that that's how it's gonna work in this. Oh my gosh. And who knows, it could drift, bro. It could actually be tough to hit. Like, it actually would be like good evasive mobility too. We'll definitely have to see that. Next property is a special Logia property. Now this is where stuff gets interesting. We don't know what this will look like in here. Of course, they could, you know, have it work sort of like Grand Piece Online, where your dodges, like your observation dodges, just kind of double, and then once those run out, then you're out of the special Logia property. But definitely, we don't know how the regular Logias are gonna work. If you know, that intangibility might be crazy, bro, especially if they basically make it Logia like the second that you get observation hockey, if you now are like Logia like you know what I'm saying, like all the same properties, that would be crazy. Like, that is why, like, I'll talk about the listing later, but this is probably okay. Real quick, it's an S, okay? Just gonna say that right now. But that's the reason why I don't really know where to put it in S, like in terms of value, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's keep going then. Burn with moves. Okay, yes, so status effects. This is interesting. There are a lot of different status effects that you can have for a fruit like this. First off, obviously, it's Mochi. It's sticky. You know, if you get stuck or you have some sort of stun where you can't move, that's pretty much guaranteed, you know. The next one would be if they keep it kind of along with the anime, they will most likely have burning Mochi. which is where it's lit on fire and it can technically burn. That would be nice. That we definitely see a lot of combos with this, depending on how cards work. If, you know, that might be a perk. You hit something that's on fire, boom, that's gonna be big, man. Next is hockey coating. I mean, it's hockey coating. There's nothing too much, but you will be able to coat the mochi most likely. That's gonna be really nice. We did see it from the Do M1, so definitely that's a possibility. Next is the variety of just move possibilities. I mean, we've seen a lot of moves in the show, but also with the type of fruit this is, which is essentially like a awakened Luffy fruit. I mean, like, essentially, right? But now you can actually like produce what you are, you know. There's a lot that they could do. If you've seen Not Movie 3, this is why I included this. That would be interesting. Imagine you just, there's infinite possibilities for you to switch with, man. Like, I can't even say imagine because there's just too much. So that's gonna be really nice when we see that finally. Next, not okay. So I have this like dotted out, right? And now I have to reason with my placement. The placement that I have is okay. I gotta recut that. The placement that I have for this fruit is actually bottom S tier, or at least low S tier, depending on how the order that I make this video, which for right now it's low S tier. The reason why this is placed like this is because overall, like, this fruit is geared up to be valued no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless they just fumble and the fruit isn't good, which I highly doubt that with the track record that Mochi has. Like, they give it way too much glaze, no pun intended. But like, yeah, every fruit that goes above it has something that not only makes them strong, but their crew strong. That's the thing. Like, I've already covered Phoenix. If you haven't seen it, go watch that video. But that fruit is so strong and it's so high because it can heal you and others, as well as fly. That is, like, the flight is already something that next to no fruits do, other than like the bird fruit, and then a few of them just have like omnidirectional, oh, I turn into my element, let's fly a little bit type of flight. But this is like, you're a bird, bro, you know? And like, those are two assets that cannot be understated in this case. And like, Mochi is good, but it's not to that extent, at least from what we've seen so far. What I have it as is, it's good, it's really good, it is super good, but not as overpowered as the rest of the line. It definitely will be a top PvP fruit. I don't think anyone's gonna argue with that, and possibly a pretty good PvE fruit. We'll just have to see how the AoE works. Hopefully it's not too cutscene focused, like well, not really cutscene focused, but kind of like single instance attack focus, you know? Like, let's say, looking at, I guess, yeah, one Grand Prix Online and Blocks Fruits. I mean, it basically is just like, you have one move and they all just string into each other, but it's just one hit, you know? It's not really too variable or nothing, except for the chestnut, which, I mean, you can't move, so yeah. Yeah, overall, low S 100%. It is going to be very, very rare if you find this fruit and you're not super keen on eating it immediately. Definitely don't knock the idea that you could sell this and just get rich. Like, I don't know how rare those fruits will be, but trust, if I get this fruit, you gon' know, bro. Gonna have a new armor set and everything, bro. I know y'all seen that new armor, man. Alrighty, but that's all for this video. That's all I really wanted to cover. Thank you guys so much. We're like at 45 subs. We're about to hit 50. Okay, this is crazy for like 2 months, and I've, you know, had a lot of exams. I'm still late on this video too. Yeah, no, thank you guys so much, and have a great wait until Rell Seas, because it drops tomorrow. Have a good day.